So here I have an arrangement of batteries. Here we have two batteries connected in series. One battery is at 15 and this battery as well is 15 volts. We have another battery here measuring at 5 volts and a piece of wire. So we'll see before we can take a reference point, measure 15 volts here and 30 volts here. Now how would I connect this to measure 10 volts? Well, I can take this piece of wire, put it down here in the middle and put this point. Now wire has the same potential from here to here. So this is a reference point. So we can think of this as our ground and we could think of this as 15 feet above this ground point and 5 volts or 5 feet above this ground point. So if I put my reference point here, we can say that this is like 10 feet. Now I'm using feet and volts just to show you the analogy. Alright, so let's say this is 5 feet above ground, this is 15 feet above ground, hence the difference between these two is 10 feet. So for our case it should read 10 volts. So if I choose this as a reference point now, since this has a common point right here, then this should be 10 volts. Hopefully that makes sense. Now if I delete this wire and I challenge you to find the 20 volts, you should be able to connect it with a piece of wire and a 35 volts and 25 volts by using piece. But note, when you do put a wire here, the voltages disappear. All you have to do is right click, show the value, right click, show the value, and right click, show the value, and this should be 5 volts. So again, I challenge you to find and show the connection of with a piece of wire and choosing your reference point for 35 volts, 25 volts, and 20 volts.